everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been about 2 months since I've made a video, and I asked out on Instagram if you wanted me to come back, and the answer was yes, so I'm coming back, but this time with a baby. I'm 16 weeks pregnant right now. I thought I would I'm gonna vlog. I don't really feel like a sit down video is very me just talking. So I'm gonna vlog today, but just like get you guys all caught up on where I'm at with the pregnancy, how I found out, what my first trimester was like, and all of that kind of thing. So enjoy. I'm just gonna make a smoothie. It's literally like 29 degrees today, which is gorgeous, but my garden's like a little sun trap, and I try to sit out and it's actually not enjoyable. I feel like this is kind of beach weather, not small garden in the city weather. So anyway, I'm gonna make a nice cold smoothie with, I've not got much fruit, but we'll see what I can pull together. Got an old banana here. Banana, ice, frozen raspberries, and some fresh strawberries. I've also got Granny Smith apples. I could potentially put an apple in. No, I won't. I don't think that's not needed. In the first trimester, I wasn't feeling 100%, as most people aren't. The food I liked changed. Like, I really enjoy eating green vegetables usually. And I just like totally went off that. Honestly, my favourite vegetable is asparagus. The idea of eating asparagus made me like, whoop. I was really enjoying like sweet things and carbs, which is fine. You have to just like eat what you can kind of when you're feeling sick. And also I was just so tired. But yeah, ever since I've been feeling better, I've been trying to get as much goodness into me as humanly possible, hence the smoothie I am currently making. Yeah, I'm putting 1 banana. I'm literally just making this up, so I don't even know if it'll be nice, but it can't be not nice really, can it? I feel like I should put some spinach or something in there, but I don't actually have any, so I won't do that. And I'm just going to top it up with water. I'm literally just making this in my budget NutriBullet. It's Breville, and I swear it was like, I think it was like 25 quid or something off Amazon. And I don't make smoothies that often, but it does the job. From the beginning, how I found out I was pregnant. That breeze is so nice. So it was back in, wait, when did I go to Jamaica? March. I think it was like late March. We came back in April. I was using the Natural Cycles app and the thermometer to track my cycles. Obviously that tells you like when you're ovulating and stuff, so we were using that. I wouldn't say we were necessarily like trying, but we weren't not trying, we weren't being careful because we didn't want to. So before we went away to Jamaica, I was due on, so I did a pregnancy test because it was like the right time to do one, but also I wanted to just check that I wasn't I'm gonna shut the window because I don't know whether that wind is going to be, oh, here we go. I knew we were going to be like drinking loads on holiday, and I didn't want to be if I was pregnant, so I did the test and it came back negative. So we went on holiday, we were there for about 5 days, just like acting normal, drinking, and then I was like, I still haven't come on my period, and I thought maybe the fact that we've like flown, I'm eating differently and that kind of thing, and like the weather, maybe, I don't know what I was thinking, could have affected my cycle, so maybe that was why I was late. But like it was getting later and later on in the holiday, and I was like, this is strange for me. I'm normally like right on the day. The gift shop in the hotel had a few like medical bits, like, you know, like paracetamol and like, I don't know, hay fever tablets, but it also had a pregnancy test, but it was like one of the ones that looks like a COVID test, I guess like an old-fashioned one, or I don't know, but we thought, let's just get it and double check. So we got it, and we got it, it was one evening after dinner. We were buying some water to take back to the room, and then we got it. And then we got back to the room and I was like, oh, I'll just do it now, even though it wasn't like the proper time to do it. You're supposed to do it in the morning. But that, I did that test, and nothing came up. I just left it on the side, and then Harry was doing his teeth to get in before we got into bed. He was like, there's definitely a line there, Liv. And I was like, I don't know, like it was really faint, and it had been on the side for a little while now, and it says like do not read this after like 5 minutes or something, because I don't know, maybe it's just like not accurate. So I was like, oh my god, go back down to the gift shop and buy another one right now. So he ran down and picked up another one, which I was saving to do in the morning. I literally laid awake all night. I was just so excited, like I was just thinking about like everything, from like, I don't know, like giving birth, going shopping, like where are we gonna put the nursery? Do you know what I mean? Like you just start, your mind just goes crazy. Harry slept through the whole night. I have no idea how, because of the time difference. Nadia was awake, so I was messaging her about it, and she was getting me even more excited. It's probably the worst person to message because she's equally as broody as I am. So yeah, anyway, it got to like 3 AM and I needed a wee, so I was like, this one will be fine. So I did the test, and it came back so strong positive, and I was like, oh my god, Harry, I am pregnant. So yeah, that was how we found out. We spent the whole holiday, like we were there for 10 days, so we kept it to ourselves, and obviously I already told Nadia. We kept it to ourselves for the whole holiday, and then as soon as I was back, I told my family, he told his family, and yeah, while we were away we missed Mother's Day, so I was giving her her Mother's Day flowers, and I was like, oh, by the way, I got you something in Jamaica as well. And then I went into my room and got a test. It was like, by this point I'd done a clear blue one, so it said like pregnant, 2 to 3 weeks I think it said on there. And yeah, I gave it to her, and she was like so shocked, but also like so happy. And then she was like, we have to tell Dad, and then we told my brothers, and then Harry's a twin, so and his twin lives in London, so we FaceTimed him and told him. And yeah, everyone kind of found out really quickly. Like, I know you're not supposed to really tell people until 12 weeks, but I'm just not like a keep things to yourself kind of gal. Like, obviously if it's other people's business, then yeah, but about me, like, I want people to know. And I think it's a really good rule to tell people who you would tell if, like, heaven forbid, it all went wrong. Like the people that you would find comfort in telling that, that's who you should tell that you're pregnant. But also, I had like 2 hen do's, 2 weddings, like big events that I was obviously not drinking at, and people noticed straight away, like, you're not drinking. Which is just very out of character for me, as we know. So yeah, a lot of people found out that way because it was just so obvious, and that was at like 6 weeks, so that was really early on that I had to go to a wedding, and like all my best friends were there, so they all noticed that I wasn't drinking. And then it was like 2 weeks after that I had a hen do, and that's another very, very obvious event. Like, there's only so many times you can say like, I've got a UTI, I'm on antibiotics. So yeah, I told a lot of people very early on. I just got completely distracted and ended up doing a baby Zara order. I only got three things, but so cute. I'll show you. I got my confirmation email. I got this little knitted, what do you call it, like, well, they said jumpsuit, I say little dungarees, and then this jumper to go underneath it, because obviously it's going to be he's going to be a winter baby. Have I even mentioned? No, I'm having a boy. We found that out this week actually. And then I got this, which has got, I think it's got little like giraffes and potentially elephant. Every like baby thing at the minute is like safari theme, all like nurseries stuff and everything all seems to be safari theme, which I really like, to be honest. Anyway, so I just ordered those 3. Should I show you everything else I bought? I was gonna save it for like a little haul, but I think I'll show you now. That just cut me off, but yeah, I went to the White Company and Jojo Mama Phoebe. I also got a few bits in Zara. I've got a H&M order on the way, and obviously now that Zara order. I'm so impatient. I feel like I'm gonna have the baby's whole wardrobe before I'm even halfway. No, I won't. But then the thing is, it's not just the wardrobe. Like, I haven't been able to buy the big things yet, so I feel like it's okay to start buying like small bits now, because as it gets closer, I'm gonna be needing to get like the nursery stuff, the pram, the car seat. To be honest, I'm clueless. What do I even need? I feel like I need somebody to send me like a checklist of what I actually do need. So if anybody wants to nominate themselves for that job, please do. Anyway, I'll show you the cute bits I got. I have not been buying essentials at all. I've just been buying things that I'm like, oh my god, that's adorable. So anyway, let's get into it. I got this little sleep suit, which is so cute. It's the White Company like London theme, which I think is just adorable for a baby boy. It's got, they like little bears all over them on either like a motorbike, car, little aeroplane. I think that's so cute. I used to work in the White Company and I used to work in the baby bit and just like lust after all of these things. Like, one day I will be able to come in here and buy my baby these things. And so when I walked in there and did it the other day, I was like, I'm actually living my dream. And then I got this, what are these called, like sleeping bag? Yeah, sleep bag as well, the same theme. It's the 2.5 tog, so I'm hoping this is like a winter weight, but again, like, I don't know what I'm doing, somebody help. But yeah, this felt like it was like one of the wintry ones, so I got these 2 bits. I think it's cute that it's matching. I got this, which is like my favorite thing I've got so far, this knitted little like romper. It's got buttons down there and the giraffe. She can't cope. And they only had 3 to 6 months in this, so I'm literally not going to be able to use this for like a year, unless I have a very big boy. But I thought it was in the sale. How much was it? Like, it was 23 from 34, so I thought I may as well just get it. I love it. It's really cute, even if he has a couple of months to grow into it. And then also from the White Company, my friend Georgie got me this, which is so cute, like a little teddy bear. This is actually in 0 to 3, and then the lining inside is stars. Yeah, that's adorable, and it's got feet. So in these like little things. Also from the White Company, I picked up these muslins, mainly because I just like that moon. Then the other one is starry. I think that one's just plain white pretty much with that on there. That was a bit of a splurge, £16 for 2 muslins. I'll probably just get the rest like plain white or whatever. So Georgie got me this. What are these called? Comforter. Very cute and very soft. I got this blanket. It's just plain white. This was when I didn't know what I was having. It's got a star on it. To be fair, I would have got white anyway. I think white is just the best for babies. It looks so cute. Yeah, star. I'll leave all the links below actually. I don't need to tell you the names of everything. You can shop directly below. And then my mum's friend got me this from John Lewis. Born in 2022. So cute. And it makes me feel like so excited that he's going to be born in 2022, because then it doesn't feel so far away. Yeah, and this is in newborn. Tiny thing. In Jojo oh, it's Maman. Jojo Maman Bébé. What does that mean? Is that something in like French or something? It's got little elephants all over it. My mum chose this one, it's very cute. And then also from, oh I forgot, I got these socks from the White Company. This isn't all just from one trip to the White Company, by the way. I always pop in and I'm like, I'll get one thing. So I got, one day I got these socks. And this is what I wanted from Zara before I knew I was having. So it's this little cream cardigan with matching cream leggings, yeah, which I think is so cute. I think that's very cute for either a boy or a girl. Like, I 100% will be dressing my little boy in little knitted cardigans. So yes, it's very cream though, that's the only thing. Like, if I wanted to put, do you know what I mean, it was white, but I'll have to put it with grey or something. But yeah, I'm very excited for the rest of my bits to come, but I'll show you that in well, maybe it'll come in this video or the next one. I was just about to take my outfit off to go in the garden and sunbathe because it's like 3:30 now, so hopefully it's cooled down a bit, but I thought I'd show you before I take it off. So this is from H&M. I'll leave both items linked down below, but I got these shorts on in medium. They are nice and stretchy. I think I've got a bit more room. Wait, did I get medium or did I get large? Medium. And yeah, definitely got room for growth in here. I'll give you a little bump update when I put my bikini on actually. And then this is the matching shirt, which I've got on in a medium also. Actually, I don't think this is the matching shirt. This is a oversized one. You can see it actually comes down to here, which I quite like because now you can't see my underwear. Me, bless me. Yeah, so I've got this little Primark underwear set on underneath. Find these so comfy. My boobs are huge. Well, they're not huge, but compared to what I did have, I mean, I was like a B, maybe a C sometimes. But I cannot get those bras on. I went and bought some new bras in Victoria's Secret because my mum was like, you need to start wearing proper bras because they're gonna be saggy. So yeah, I went and got measured and got some proper bras, which I haven't worn for years because I feel like since lockdown I've been all about the like comfy bra life. And yeah, she measured me and she was like, oh, you need a double D, which is very foreign to me. So yeah, that's something else. First trimester, boobs are wild. I'm wearing my Nadia Anya X marble swimwear bikini. I'm not sure on the name of this one, but you'll find it online. So I think this is like the champagne colour, and these are the bottoms. They're meant to be like up here, I think. Well, they were on me last year when I got this shape, but yeah, it's my little bump. Seen weak baby boy inside there. I can't wait to have like a proper bump. I've dreamt of that since I was about 2 years old, sticking things up my top. Good morning. It's currently Tuesday. Currently Tuesday morning. I last spoke to you on Friday. You missed nothing, honestly. I spent the whole weekend asleep, which I seem to do a lot at the minute. It's either like have a full-on weekend and sleep and be tired through the week and don't be productive, or say no to plans at the weekend and sleep and then have a productive week, which is what I prefer, to be honest. I put myself in a really bad mood if I don't have the energy to work. Sleep. It was Harry's birthday, and I did have a nap in the middle of the day, and we went for a roast and just had a really chilled day. Yeah, I've just blow dried my hair and clipped it up because when I air up my hair it literally lasts like 2 seconds, so I thought I would try out this. I've actually missed a bit here, but oh well. Yeah, I've tried out this, so hopefully it's going to last a bit longer. So yeah, I've put out a Q&A box on my Instagram asking questions, asking you guys if you have questions about my first trimester. There's quite a few come in, so I'm going to sit and answer those in a second. I'm just going to get dressed actually out of this robe. I've just put on this black dress. It's like this crinkle, hang on, is that going to focus? Yeah, like crinkle material. You know, you see a lot of like trouser and shirt sets in this material at the minute, but look how big it is. There's defo room for 2 of us in here. I picked it up in a medium. Strongly regret that. Should have maybe actually sized down, because even here it's very big. But I just got it for like wearing at home in the summer. Something comfy to put on when it's hot. So I'm fine with it being like this. Obviously it's good if you've got a bump because there's loads of space in it. However, if you are pregnant and feel like you need to be wearing a bra, or if you're not pregnant and feel like you need to be wearing a bra, then this dress is defo not for you. I probably couldn't have this on for like a day out kind of thing, because there's just no support here. But for now, I think it's nice. I'm gonna take my hair out and see how it's marinated. That's definitely not the word. I mean, I feel like that's the bit of hair that just never does anything. Oh god. Okay. I didn't know whether it was going to be like all kinky, but they seem to still be quite smooth. What do I do now? Should I comb it? A middle-aged woman. Not even middle-aged, old. Okay, I'm hoping that's going to just drop out a little bit. Verdict is, it's not that I did it wrong. I think it's just like the length of my hair is too short for the air wrap. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, I've done it now, so that's my hair today. Okay, so I asked out on Instagram, I think I already told you that, for some questions about the first trimester, and I thought I could sit here and answer them. I've screenshot quite a few, so this might be quite a long Q&A, so grab yourself a cup of tea or whatever, or wine, lucky you. Anyways, symptom that you had and never heard anybody before say it. So, I mean, there's been quite a few. I never really spoke to anybody in that much depth about the first trimester. So there's things like headaches. I got really bad headaches, and I still do, to be honest. That's like one of the most annoying things. And migraines. I got migraines anyway, like I'm a migraine-y person, and they're normally brought on by hormones, so as you can imagine that was happening a lot. I'm gonna move because of the drill. Okay, moved to the back of the house, so hopefully we can't hear any of the drilling anymore. But yeah, headaches was a major one. I think with morning sickness, I really expected that it would be in the morning, but for me, I felt sick at dinner time. So that was really annoying. What else was like random pregnancy symptoms? I'm gonna ask Harry. Harry was like the king of Googling everything. He still is. His Google search history would be absolutely hilarious. Oh, I know another one was like really sensitive sense of smell. I can literally like pick up any smells now, and most of them make me feel sick. Shooting pain in tummy, headaches, oh yeah, blurred vision. That kind of comes along with like the migraine thing though. Like I get really sensitive eyes to light, and then the light that I've looked at will stay in my vision for ages. And also like if I'm trying to look at like watch TV or like YouTube on my phone close up, then I feel like I can't like focus on it. But yeah, apparently like your vision can be affected by pregnancy. I've got a bad neck, but I don't think that's related. I think that's because I've been so tired. I've been sat on the sofa all the time, and it's just given me a bad neck. Anyways, next question. What symptoms or cravings do you have? To be honest, I feel like we've kind of covered symptoms. Tiredness, feeling sick, headaches, migraines. But can I just say, I've actually had a very, very positive first trimester. Like, I'm listing off these things like, oh, I felt awful all the time, but actually I didn't. I was completely fine. I felt a bit rough every evening, but I would just be on the sofa by that time anyway, and then get an early night, and then by the morning I'd be feeling fine. Another thing actually is that I would feel sick if I didn't eat for too long a period, so you have to just kind of constantly be snacking on little things. I would need Harry to like get me breakfast as soon as I open my eyes and bring it to me in bed, because if I left it too long and got hungry, that's when I did feel sick. So there's definitely things that you can do to help, and obviously like with a headache you can take paracetamol, but it's just a case of listening to your body. If I got a headache, it was probably because I'd done too much that day and I needed to stop. Cravings, I didn't really have that many cravings, but I would say that my like taste in food changed. I'm always like a savoury girl, but I was fancying a lot of sweet things and like fruity sweet things, and that's not what I would normally want. But it's not something like specific, like it could be like a smoothie or an ice lolly or a packet of sweets. So yeah, that's kind of not a specific craving, but just fruity things. And also cold things like iced water. But I've always loved ice water, especially when I don't feel 100%, and nice icy water is exactly what I always want. Anyone off oat milk? I still kind of have, to be honest. I'm a bit touch and go with oat milk at the minute, and I normally love oat milk in my coffee. I still like coffee, but I like an Americano, which I never really ever drunk before, and I still like tea. A lot of people go off tea and coffee a lot. But yeah, no, I'm still fine with those. What are your top first trimester essentials for you? So there's things that I wish I had, which I didn't. I kept meaning to buy those like cold patches for your head. Delightful. That would have been so nice when I had a headache, and every time I got a headache I was like, oh, I still haven't bought them. But I would just put a cold flannel, but you know when it doesn't stay cold for long enough. I think also snacks, like I was in the house a lot, so I could just go to the cupboard and grab a snack or go to the fridge. But if you are out of the house a lot, definitely carry around snacks with you, because as soon as that hunger hits, it came with like the feeling of sickness as well. So I would just like, before I'd even felt hungry, be like, it's time for a snack. Cereal bars, mainly cereal bars to be honest, but digestive biscuits, tuck biscuits, just like, I mean, it's not that I needed plain things, I just found that they were easier like to carry around or whatever, but you know, packet of crisps, anything. Did you have any energy to work out / exercise? No. I tried as much as I could to go for walks in the evening. Like Harry would come home and be like, have you left the house today? And I'd be like, no. And he's like, come on, let's go for a walk. And I found that really helpful actually, because I would have just stayed in the house and done nothing, and obviously that's not good for you, especially like for your head. So yeah, all I did was walking. But as soon as I started to get to like the end of the first trimester, I kind of started to feel like that was really affecting me. So I reached out to my old PT, who I wasn't training with at the time, and said, I'm pregnant, please help me. So she came up with a training plan for me. I'm only doing it once a week with her, but I'm finding it definitely like nice to have that like plan in place and feel like I'm kind of helping myself. The other thing that I'm doing is a resistance band. This is now, by the way, this was not in the first trimester, I did nothing. But now that I'm in the second and I'm starting to feel back to myself again, I'm doing a PT session on Monday morning. Wednesday morning is a resistance band class. So yeah, it is what it says on the tin. Basically, it's not high intensity at all, and I kind of like, if there's anything that I feel like I shouldn't do, or if, because the lady taking the class is my PT, so she knows I'm pregnant, she'll be like, oh, Liv, do something different, or Liv, stretch for this one, or like, you know, so if I stop because I feel like it's too much, like on my tummy or anything, then she knows why. But she's kind of explained to me, like, you need a completely different mindset with exercise through pregnancy. Like, it's about moving your body, but it's not about pushing yourself. And then I've also taken up Pilates. I've only done one session so far, but we're going to start doing it every Friday because one of my best friends is also pregnant. We're only 2 weeks apart from each other, so yeah, it's fun to have somebody to do it with, definitely. It's meant to be really good for your pelvic floor, which is meant to help through labour, and also like recovery afterwards. When did you start to show? Probably not until like 2 weeks ago. On holiday. Well, I wanted to announce the pregnancy when I was on holiday, but I didn't really have a bump. Like, I was bloated and I could make it look like I had a bump. Like, depending on what I was wearing, the angle, and like how I held my tummy. So that was what I did for that announcement picture when I was like 13 weeks, I think I was there. But over the last 2 weeks, I feel like I've really like started to show, and yeah, I'm 17 weeks tomorrow. Did you have an early scan or wait until 12 weeks? Yes, I did have an early scan because I got impatient, and I feel like it's a long wait, especially if you find out that you're pregnant really early on. You can start to get a lot of anxiety. Well, I did anyway. Like, is the baby okay? Is the baby still there? Just loads of stuff. So there was a private scan place that I knew a lot of people had been to, so I just booked myself into there. I think it was like £70 for a scan, and I was really, really glad I did it. Like, it was way worth it. I walked out of there feeling like it was real and it was healthy, and I just felt more confident with it all. Very early signs, even before your first missed period, if you had any. So it's weird because like I obviously had an inkling that I must be pregnant because I did a test before I went to Jamaica. I feel like my hair is getting worse and worse. I need to stop touching it. Yeah, I obviously had an inkling because I did that test, which came back negative, but I didn't do a test for no reason. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even due one yet. I wasn't late. So I feel like I must have kind of had a feeling. But looking back, the only kind of symptom that I had before my missed period was, I thought I had period pains, but I think that's called like the egg fertilizers or whatever. I've completely made that up. You becoming pregnant. Scientific. And the other thing was sense of smell. Actually, I could smell everything. We were on holiday, and like we got sat in this French restaurant, and I was like, it absolutely stinks of cat poo. There was a lot of cats around, but like things like that. And Harry was like, what are you on about? And I was like, I can smell that so strong. We need to move table. Like, it was really affecting me. So yeah, I think sense of smell, but I didn't have any like nausea or anything like that. Have you been very anxious? So yeah, I kind of touched on this, but definitely I think that's completely natural. Like, it's so frustrating that you can't just look in and be like, you're right in there. And especially when you're early on and you can't feel it, like moving around, it's just like, and there's a lot of things everywhere about miscarriages, which is obviously amazing because, you know, it needs to be not such a taboo topic, but I think you're just more and more aware of how common that is. So yeah, that was definitely something that I think about and thought about and still think about a lot. Harry actually probably has worse anxiety than me, to be honest. So if I said to him like I was worried about something, he'd be like, oh my god, like worse than me. So when did you start to change to a bigger size or stretchy clothes? I feel like I put on weight straight away. Like, people say the first thing that happens when you get pregnant is you put on a stone. That's such a rumour, but like I think you do put weight on everywhere because like you need the fat stores to feed your baby, and also your body's preparing for like breastfeeding. So yeah, I felt like I got bigger straight away, but not necessarily a bump. But it didn't bother me because I'm like, this is for the baby. Like, it wasn't for nothing. So yeah, that doesn't bother me. My boobs got bigger straight away, and I feel like my rib cage did. So like, yeah, straight away, like my clothes didn't fit me. They haven't fitted me for a while, but it's not necessarily just for a bump. I think, like, I was talking to my friend about this, like, the clothes that don't fit you, just put them away, because I had like so many gorgeous like tailored trousers and things like that in my wardrobe that I love wearing. I don't want to just open my wardrobe every day and be like, can't wear that. It's depressing. So put it away, buy yourself some stretchy clothes, and you're pregnant. When did it start to feel real for you? I feel like when you have your first scan, it does feel a lot more real, and then also like when you find out the gender, that starts to feel a lot more real. But like, it does sometimes hit me, and I'm just like, especially, I'm addicted to watching One Born every minute. So I feel like when I watch that and then the baby gets put into the mother's arms, I'm like, oh my god, that's gonna be me. Like, it doesn't feel real, but then at moments it hits me. So this girl said I'm 3 weeks and feel like it's not real yet. So yeah, 100%. I didn't believe it at all until probably the first scan, because you're like, well, I haven't seen it, so is it there? Test says it is, but, and I kept doing tests as well, like literally once a week, maybe even more, up until I was like 10 weeks. I just kept doing tests. Oh yeah, talking of tests, somebody says, what test did you initially do that came back negative? Did you do it before your missed period? So yeah, I did it just before my missed period, and I think it was one of the, you know, the clear blue, like early ones. It says you can, I think you can do it a week before your missed period. That is all of them. Also, I feel like I've been talking for absolutely ages, so I'm gonna leave it here. Also, my camera's about to die, so that's great timing. But thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. If you have enjoyed the video and you want to follow along my pregnancy journey, then please do click subscribe to my channel, because there's going to be lots of content coming. So yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.